Hey guys, and welcome to my first reaction in season 6 of Supernatural. So, the last season was, I just felt so well done. There was a lot going on, and I think most of it was executed absolutely beautifully. And I'm just so excited to see where we're gonna pick up. It kind of ended a little, well, I mean, I feel like Dean, we kind of will know where he is maybe. And I don't know what's going on with Sam, or not Sam, maybe Sam. I don't know. Okay, let's get into it. God. Whoa!
So I've been buying you beer for a year, and I think that means you owe me a couple of gory details.
Oh, no, it's not much to tell. Pest control.
Really? Pest control?
Yeah. Get to work with a partner. You get to help people. You have no idea what's in some people's walls. Could eat them alive.
No doubt.
Ish.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I think she likes you. What is it with you? Like, every time.
Oh boy, see, he can't turn it off. He won't turn it off. I mean, that makes sense though. Even if you're trying to honor Sam's wishes and for yourself as well, live a nice, wholesome life. I feel like you hear a scream like that, you're probably gonna go still investigate. Oh.
And no one's called about a missing person. No, this would have been today. Okay, yeah, no, I'll call you tomorrow. You too, man. Bye.
Hey.
What did she not like sweep the floors and move that and say, hey, what the fuck is this? Or maybe she knows. Maybe she... Dean, be careful.
Dean, is that a gun?
I got a permit for it.
Oh, that dog just ran away.
Dog?
Remember when I said I was in pest control? Well, possums carry rabies, so... Possums kill, said. Oh, crap.
What's that?
Oh, crap.
What the hell?
Oh, this guy's just trying to be his friend. Is this guy some sort of evil thing? I'm suspicious of everyone. Of everyone! I hope not. I hope he's just like a good friend. Dean doesn't have a lot of those.
Hey. She's getting a hammer.
Yeah, as you do.
So I just ran into Sid.
I'll tell you what, just because, you know, I have an OCD thing about this, why don't you and Ben go to the movies, get the Cheesecake Factory, you know, hang out with the teeming masses, and I'll do one last sweep, just to be 100%.
Okay. Be careful.
What's my middle name?
Oh. Sweet. I wonder how much he has opened up to her about like everything that happened with Sam. I mean, I know she's like aware of stuff, but I wonder how much he has, you know. I don't know. I think it would be interesting to find out. Dean. Hot coffee. Hot coffee, Dean. Hot coffee, Dean.
Hiya, Dean. Look
Look what the apocalypse shook loose. Big Daddy brought your pal Cash back, right? So why not me? Add a little spice to all that shit. You can't outrun your past.
Oh God.
Hey, Dean.
You're just gonna, hey Dean? You're just gonna, hey Dean.
You were poisoned. So whatever kind of crazy crap you think you've been seeing, it's not real.
Was it Sid?
So that are you?
Okay, this is a lot.
Sid.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
it's me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna hug him or punch him? It might go either way. Oh, a hug! Look at that.
It's kind of hard to go looking for whatever saved you when you got no leads. But I looked. Believe me, I looked.
He's gonna ask how long you were back.
Weeks.
How long? Which I believe is a while.
Wait, weeks? How long you been back? How long you been back, Sam?
Possible the punch
About a
is
year.
coming.
About a year?
A year.
You been back practically this whole time?
You finally had what you wanted, dude.
I wanted my brother alive.
Oh!
Family. You have for a long time, maybe the whole time. I know you. You only gave it up because of the way we lived. Had I shown up, Dean, you would have just run off.
Well,
I'm sorry,
okay.
but it felt like after everything, you deserved some regular life.
What have you been doing?
Hunting.
You left me alone and you were flying solo?
This is a lot. Hello, family.
Hey.
Hey,
My God, you have delicate features for a hunter.
excuse me?
What?
Good to finally meet you. Sam's going on and on.
That's
This is
a
Christian.
weird. Okay.
Campbell,
Like your mom.
Third cousin. Something. Twice removed. They grew up in the life. Like
So,
Mom.
actually, family.
And I'm sorry, it's just, why didn't we know about any of you?
Because I didn't know about you.
See, I saw his name. I saw his
I
name!
know I brought you all together.
Samuel.
Dean is going through it. What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck? What?
Guys, give me a second with my grandsons here, please.
Give me a second with my grandsons. Yeah. Oh, certainly.
Jen, I thought those were cave-dwelling hermit.
Look like regular people. They can blend in. And all they gotta do to kill you is touch you. Their toxins get in your system. All of a sudden you're hallucinating your worst nightmares. And pretty soon you OD.
Ben! Ben!
Oh, this is not good.
Oh my God.
Lisa, Ben, I don't know if you remember.
Sam.
Of course.
Bobby, this is Lisa and Ben.
It's nice to finally meet you two. Casa is Sukasa.
The most trusted friend.
Let's go upstairs.
So,
Hey, Bobby.
Sam.
He knew. Oh shit. Oh. This is uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Dean's gonna punch one of you. Okay.
you knew Sam was alive.
Yeah.
How long?
Look,
How long?
only a year.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah,
And I'd do
okay.
it again.
Why?
Because you got out, Dean. You walked away from the life. And I was so damn grateful. You got no idea.
I stood up on their doorstep half out of my head with grief. God knows why they even let me in. I drank
Yeah.
too much. I had nightmares.
Yes.
You promised you'd leave it alone.
Of course I didn't leave it alone.
Yeah.
Sue me. You couldn't put me out of my misery?
Look,
Yeah.
I get it wasn't easy. But that's life.
Look, I know Bobby's a little crotchety, but he's great. He's gonna look after you guys.
He's the best.
And me and Sam were to
actually.
head out. Those things were coming for me. And I should have known.
How could you know a monster was gonna show up?
I should have known. I should have known that if I stayed with you that something would come, because something always does.
You're saying goodbye. You're an idiot.
Oh.
I mean, I know it wasn't greeting card perfect, but we were in it together.
I was a wreck half the time.
Yeah, well, the guy that basically just saved the world shows up at your door, you expect him to have a couple of issues. You're always so amazing with Ben. You know what I wanted? More than anything. Was a guy that Ben could look up to.
Oh my God, girl.
So you're saying it's all bad, Dean? Because it was the best year of my life.
Ooh, okay. Girl, you can make me cry over here on this couch. Whoo, okay. That was really beautiful. Okay.
Hey, you've been out of the game for a while. Leave it to the professionals.
Oh, don't you say leave it to the professionals. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I don't know who he thinks he's talking to.
Really? It's a sport.
Everybody needs to leave Dean alone. Jeez.
You'll believe it or not, I get it, Dean. You wanted a normal life. Your mom wanted a normal life, too.
Well,
You
okay.
remind me of her, actually. You know, you had ancestors hacking the heads off vamps on the Mayflower. What I'm saying is,
Wow.
in your blood. Maybe not the best time for golf.
All right. Okay. 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 Whew.
Hey,
Everybody has their 2 cents. Maybe it can be up to Dean what he wants. All right? Jeez.
they're not gonna come in here until me and Sam are alone.
So, what, I'm supposed to leave you here with no backup? Dean's right. They're smart. They'd wait till they weren't outnumbered.
And they can handle themselves. Goodness me.
You call when they come, you hear?
I mean,
You bet.
I get it. I'm just saying.
And back up right here. You okay?
No?
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, this
This is great.
is crazy.
Oh, go away.
Sid.
No! Sid! Dean's friend!
Bad news? It'll kill you. The good news? At least you'll go fast.
God.
That's where I'll follow you, son of a bitch.
Ah! Oh, we were hating on the golf before, were we? Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, don't worry about them, Dean.
Dude, go away!
Get up.
Oh my god, this is horrific. This is horrific. This is horrific.
Ben, no! No! Lisa! No! Lisa! Ben, don't!
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, Sam's just gonna have to beat them all into uphold the grave. Oh no, you mess up Dean's house! Don't, hey!
I'm not gonna kill you. Get in the van. Quick now before the boys get back.
What? What? Okay.
You coming with me?
No.
Oh.
I'm going back for Lisa and Ben.
I practically shoved you at them.
It's a funny way to put it, but all right.
I'm just saying, I really wanted that for you. I mean, you gotta consider the fact that you'll be putting them in danger if you go back.
So what? It's better to leave them alone, unprotected, and then they're not in danger.
That's a fair point.
I did this to them.
I guess I just, wish you were coming. That's all.
Why?
Sam, after all this,
I mean, you know plenty of good hunters. I'm rusty. I mean, I did something seriously stupid going out there. I almost got us both killed.
stop it. Stop
And
it.
that's exactly why I want you. You didn't hesitate. Because you care. And that's who you are.
He does.
I wouldn't even think to try.
Yes, you would.
Yes, you would.
No, Dean. I'm telling you. It's just better with you around, that's all.
Okay.
Listen.
God.
Thanks. Really. But I already got my car set up how I like it.
Oh my God, he's saying no to the car. What?
Oh, okay. Keep in touch, you hear? Of course.
This is, wow.
It was really good to see you again, Dean.
Wow. Was that it? Oh, I have a lot to say. Okay, you guys know. Here it comes. All right. This was interesting because I really didn't know where we were going to even start with this season. You know, I wasn't entirely aware of was it going to pick up right after, you know, I thought that Dean would probably still be with Lisa and Ben, but there's also a possibility that this season could have started and he could have been off the hunting again because he can't really turn it off. I loved the look at Dean in this episode specifically. I really truly did. I thought it was wonderful to be able to analyze his character in the sense of, here's the thing, you can want more than one thing. You know, paths in life can be really, really difficult to navigate because, well, in a lot of ways, sometimes you think that it has to be one or the other. Here, sure, I think there's a big separation between the two paths. Sometimes it's a little easier to blend, you know, multiple things that you want. But, you know, I think that on probably a less dramatic and intense level, a lot of people deal with something like that. You know, having two things that you really want in life or multiple things. Because I think it's absolutely fair that he can love Lisa and Ben, care about them, want to have a life with them, and want to have a quote-unquote normal life with them, right? But also want to be out there hunting with Sam. And I think I liked that we were sort of, you know, taking a look at that, and taking a look at that he could want different things. He can miss Sam. He can, you know, whatever. I thought it was interesting that they pointed out that he was trying to figure out how to get Sam out. And when he said, of course, I didn't let it go, I mean, I don't think it should surprise anybody. Apparently it did, but that, you know, as much as you try to do something that, you know, Sam wanted for him, but I think he also wanted for himself, you know, in some regards, but you want to try to honor Sam's wishes. You want to do these things. It's hard to completely turn it off when you think that your brother is just, I mean, going through the worst thing. And to find out he wasn't is got to be a bit jarring, but also relieving too. I mean, like it's weird because obviously he's like, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me? But at the same time, he's probably, I mean, the first reaction is, you know, I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful that you're here, you know, and you're okay. I think Dean's love for Sam kind of transcends all of the other stuff with that, but it doesn't mean that it's not hurtful to not be told the truth, especially when you were going through such agonizing grief. And you know, I think that I want to say I get the point in the sense of, yeah, I mean, I absolutely agree. that, you know, Sam in some regards is kind of, he does know Dean and knows that he would want to go back into hunting. And as we have seen over the course of 5 seasons, it almost never ends well. I don't think it ever ends well, to be fair. They've seen people, so many hunters that they loved and go through so much loss, so much pain, and you know, well, death. So many of them haven't made it. And there is absolutely a part of Dean and you know, that I think, you know, we've seen him kind of tap into this a little bit before, that does want just the family and the appreciative love that comes with, you know, a more normal day-to-day life with a family and everything like that. So I want to say that I absolutely understand. It's almost as if, in a sense, you know, Sam was trying to protect Dean like Dean has always tried to protect Sam all these years. And there is something that I do like about that. I am, however, on the side of he should have known. He should have been told. And that decision shouldn't have been made for him, in my opinion. I think it's really difficult to try to navigate what you want in a situation like that. There is some sort of there is fulfillment in saving people's lives and caring about people and being a protector, which is, you know, Dean is naturally a protector. Now he can probably do that in a you know, suburban life, so to speak, but he in some ways, but you know, what you should be doing in your life, that is, I mean, I feel like that's something that we all struggle to try to realize and try to understand, and that I think should be left up to him to decide, in my opinion. But I do understand why Sam didn't want to tell him, because he's just like, he's gonna come right back into the fight, and then his life is just, I mean, think about it this way, and I still say this, the way that I it's always in the back of my mind that Dean, you know, went through unimaginable torture, right? And he still hasn't, he never had a time to get over that trauma. It was kind of just more stress and trauma being laid upon him, and it was, you know, whatever. He went through a lot. I'm not saying that like Sam didn't go through a lot. I'm not saying anything like that before like people take my words wrong. But Dean has gone through a lot. So I completely understand the idea of being like, you know, not wanting him to thrust himself right back into it, because there is a very selfless nature to Dean, and sometimes with very, very selfless people, you feel the need to kind of protect them in that sense. Would that make kind of sense? but I think that he should have been, you know, there was some, you know, obviously conversations with Sam and Bobby. Bobby, why you gotta lie? Bobby. Still love saying Bobby. But kind of saying, you know, they didn't want to tell him because he would get sucked back into the fight, and they want the best for him. They want, you know, they want him to be happy. And, you know, on one level, it's a beautiful thing. On another level, it absolutely sucks to be lied to about the fact that your brother is still alive, that you are heavily, still grieving over, still, you know, sorry. But so on one hand, we have that. On the other hand, we have good old grandpa being like, why are you sitting around doing this? Like, you need to be in the fight. And it's just like, oh my God, how about everybody take just a step back and let's talk to Dean about what he wants. Let's figure out what Dean wants, you know. And I liked the look into all of that, because what do you choose? Do you choose your own happiness after everything that you've gone through? Do you choose the quiet, less stressful, less crazy life? Or do you know, go back to something that you feel like you're good at and can help people at the expense of possibly a lot of your own mental health, maybe a lot of your physical health, and you know, and everything like that. I loved that we focused on that a little bit in this episode. And you know, at the end where he says, you know, I want to stay, I do love that Dean recognizes that. There's always been this, it's not like a trope really, but like I need to distance myself from these people that I care about, because it could put them in danger kind of trope in shows or whatever like this. And sometimes I absolutely, I understand the mentality of it, but sometimes it's just like, but if whoever, excuse me, if whoever, Dean has a lot of enemies, and they can, there's a lot of them that can figure out that he lived with Lisa and Ben for a year. So at that point, it's kind of like, well, I mean, the damage is done, so let's, you know, I probably need to stay to protect them. They are probably safest with me. Now, maybe that's not the case. Maybe they are not safest with him, and they could be put in danger because he's there. But I don't think it's such a black and white decision when it comes to that. I also really, truly appreciated kind of the moment between Lisa and Dean kind of, you know, talking about the year and everything that he's going through and everything like that. I love that she was able to express how she felt about the situation. I have a feeling you know, I already like Lisa. I have a feeling I really will like her, because I don't know, I liked the way that she approached that, and she just, you know, just said things from her side, you know, and she loves the fact that he gives Ben somebody to look up to, and that it was like the best year of her life. I mean, it was really, I felt really sweet, but not, you know, I just felt like it was authentic, very genuine, in that moment. And she's completely understanding. I get it now that, you know, I said it at the beginning of the episode. I was, you know, kind of curious as to how much he was open with her about everything. You know, I know he, in the last season, sort of showed up all cryptically and said some stuff that did seem quite ominous, I won't lie. But I kind of was curious about how open he was about the details of everything that kind of happened within the last season or so. I know she, you know, she knows stuff, but I was interested to see what the dynamic was. And it seems like he was fairly honest with her. I maybe didn't get like full clarity on that, but it seems like it. And I like that she was just really understanding, you know, as soon as he's like, you got to pack your bags, she was like, okay, let's figure this out. She seems to have a fairly calm demeanor about stuff. She seems to be able to hold her own. And I think that it's a really great match for Dean. I like her character. I think it's too soon to really say, but from what I've seen, I like her character. Okay, you know, I don't know what to think of Sam right now. In the sense of, I mean, I love Sam, but in the sense of that last little line was odd, right? Was it odd? I thought it was odd. Where he's kind of like, you care so much and you go into, which is all true, facts, right? It's not like Sam doesn't do that. Like the whole point of like the ending of the last season was that Sam is like, there was the whole thing, like Bobby realized that Sam could do it, or, defeat Lucifer or die trying, like that whole moment. It was beautiful and we love Bobby, but like where he's just like, he was without a second just trying to save people and save people and save people when it, and it's like he's got a lot of good in him. And so I don't know what to make of that little exchange at the end, because I was kind of like, I mean, yes, Dean is very caring and protective and whatever, but like, you are too. It was weird because he was like, I wouldn't even think to try, and I'm like, okay. And something just seems a little odd. Now I don't know if that's we have options here, guys. Okay, we have options here. It could just be something a little off with the writing. I don't really think that that's it, but we'll give it to it, right? Maybe something a little off with the writing. He could be dealing with a lot of his own issues that we're not super privy to, because he seems to be a little cagey. Well, we're not going to talk about what happened, kind of thing. So that's second thing. That could be a thing. And then, oh man, I lost my train of thought. Third thing is that he maybe is coming back a little different, or something's a little off. I don't know. Just noted it. Anyway, I'm very interested to see, to follow Sam as well, and to see what in the world is going on here. Like what with I don't even know. Grandpa's back. What is this? What is going on in this episode? First of all, seeing Yellow Eyes, I was just like Azazel, but like seeing him show up, and then I'm like, oh my god, losing my mind, and then Sam shows up, and then Grandpa's here. It was a lot to take in. I was feeling like Dean, like what in the fuck is going on? Anyway, I'm really excited to continue this season. I loved the look into Dean. I hope we focus a little bit on Sam, maybe next episode or in coming episodes, so that we can kind of see where he's at mentally a little bit. Would be great. And yeah, I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.